Hey, what's going on, YouTube family? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here and this is your first time seeing my face, my name is Mark. Please remember to slash that like button. And also, I know before you get started, I know there's some people in the back. You got commitment issues, I got commitment issues, but I got a problem that'll solve and remedy all of that. So why don't you just annihilate that subscribe button, and also to keep up to date with me, hit that post notification bell. And if you still have reservations about it, you can still think of this like a swipe left on Tinder, like we doing a YouTube dating process. And also, leave me comments down below. But I think I've talked enough, so let's just jump straight into these videos. Let's go!
Call me Megatron. Shorty's a megacon. It ain't about.
Okay, Tom, let's go. I'm anxious to see how he's about to attack this track.
I'm the king of the town. I should own it like I own this place.
Hey.
I just walk along quietly, and when I'm out, I keep my head down 'cause they know my face.
Hey.
I hope that nobody finds me.
I love the rhythmic poetry type of vibe that he's giving me off rip and off the top, like with snapping his finger. Like it's a very simplistic beat and he's just going to the snap of his finger going off on here, and I think that is so dope because it's almost stripped down, almost like as if you were singing acoustically with no added sound engineers or anything, or no like added production. It's just your pure raw voice, and that's it, and that's what he's giving me. And just snapping of the finger, I think that is so incredible and so gifted that he's actually being able to showcase that vulnerability in his vibrato. I think that that's dope. Let me take this back.
But I just walk along quietly, and when I'm out, I keep my head down 'cause they know my face. I hope that nobody finds me. I'm a rock star. Saw me on a cop car, heard me screaming, white boy, mama, I don't got far. I got hella money, everything I want, everybody loves me. I'm not having fun, living a good life in a bad way. Looking for good times.
And another thing that I like about the way that Tom is attacking this track is how somber his voice sounds. It's very reflective, like self-reflective, as if he was standing in a mirror when he was writing this, or just in general. Like you can tell like he's very in tune and very self-aware of speaking about being famous. Like he's basically tapping into some inner raw emotion that's like deep within the depths of his soul. Like he's speaking his truth and like his existence, and that's what I love about Tom, because he's not afraid to push that envelope and go there and take it to that next level, to tap into those types of emotions, to make himself more vulnerable and more transparent for not only the general public but also his fans. Let's jump back into this.
Everybody loves me. I'm not having fun, living a good life in a bad way. Looking for good times, finding the bad days. Everything is great. Go ahead and check my page. Got another million views, got another million plays. Yeah, I'm so famous. Put me on your playlist. Yeah, I saw your CD. Want a picture taken. Everything is fake, like the smile that's on my face, like it's grilling, like these chains. I am everything I hate, but I'm so famous. I'm rock star.
I love, and not just like what he was about to say, this rock star part, I love how he transitioned into this alternative rock and roll type of style, like type of flow within this track, how he took it to a whole different dimension. And this is what I love about Tom MacDonald. He is not one dimensional. He is very multi-dimensional as an artist. You cannot sit here and critique. The one thing you cannot critique about this man is saying that he's one-dimensional. He is not one-dimensional at all. He gives you his blood, sweat, and tears, and his heart, mind, body, and soul when he attacks the track, and that's what I love about him.
Like these chains, I am everything I hate, but I'm so famous. I'm rock star. Dad, I hate this. Mama, I done got far. I feel like I'm falling apart. I've been beaten, but it's not my heart. I'm lost in the dark. My hands out in front of my face. I'm feeling for anything hard. I reach with my arms. The walls and the ceilings are far, and I'm bleeding, surrounded by sharks. I just need a spark to see if the demons I'm fleeing have followed me here from the start.
And it's crazy because it's like in Nicki Minaj's song, I'm in a sea full of sharks, but they all smell blood. That's what happens when you become famous. Like, you're in a sea full of sharks and they all smell blood. Like, you want to hold on to your authenticity, but then you're surrounded by so many people who want to feast off of you, just off of your success. And that's what I feel like that he's tapping into when he's speaking about that. That was clever and dope, and the type of mind frame that he put me in with that was amazing. I like that lyric in that bar.
Hands out in front of my face, I'm feeling for anything hard. I reach with my arms, the walls and the ceilings are far, and I'm bleeding, surrounded by sharks. I just need a spark to see if the demons I'm fleeing have followed me here from the start. I'm dreaming of speaking with God when I'm sleeping, it ends with alarms. I'm feeding my scars with secrets I'm keeping so deeply, it's squeezing the blood from my heart. There's a person in me getting lost in the trees till I'm up on the stage and I freeze. I just need a car and a key, I will start it and leave. When I'm far, then I'll get out and scream. I'm a rock star, saw me on the cop car, heard me screaming white boy, mama, I don't got far.
So I wonder if that's him as a child. I wonder if that him as a child.
Living a good life in a bad way, looking for good times, finding the bad days. Everything is great, go ahead and check my page. Got another million views, got another million plays. Yeah, I'm so famous, put me on your playlist. Yeah, I saw your CD, want a picture taken. Everything is fake, like the smile that's on my face, like this grilling, like these chains. I am everything I hate, but I'm so famous. I'm rock star. Dad, I hate this. Mama, I done got far.
Woo! I love that. That was so reflective and so deep. Whoa. I love that. And I love how this was shot in black and white as well. That was dope too. Because you're not blinded by the colors or anything. You're just focused on pure raw talent. Whoa, that was deep. I like that. Okay, so let's quickly talk about Tom MacDonald with Famous. And like I said, what I love about Tom MacDonald is because he is so multi-dimensional as an artist. And what I love is that you get such a transparent individual, a transparent man who's so self-aware and so self-conscious of who he is as a human being. And he's so self-reflective. And when he gets into this reflective state, he just really showcases his genius and puts it on full display. I love when he gets in that bag and just starts like talking about basically about life in general, and just how fame and fortune can just like consume you and kind of almost try to make you change your authenticity. But you have to make sure that you stay true to yourself and stay true to who you are as an individual, and not lose yourself in the process of all that fame and fortune, and remember who you are as a person. And that's what I love about how he actually attacked this the cinematography in this video, where it looked like he used home videos of his childhood with his mom, and I think that may have been his father. I'm not 100% sure if that if the man that was in there was his father. I kind of missed it because I was so enwrapped and enthralled by looking at and by listening to the lyrics and the bars, but and everything, and just him singing and everything, just the cohesive package of what he did on this track. But I love that he chose to do it in black and white, which is very timeless. When you sit there and look, it's very nostalgic. You think of like memories, like old black and white photos. You think of being like, you think of self-reflection. Anytime you think of anything that has to do with like black and white imagery or anything, you think of like the past. You think of self-reflection. You think of like things where you have to go in, like you have to take an introspective look at who you are as a person and really self-reflect and delve deep within the depths of your soul and be like, whoa, like what is changing me? What is like altering my life? What is like navigated me down this path or navigated me down that path? And what I think Tom MacDonald does so well is that he does it in a way where I almost feel like I've known him my whole life. Like I feel like Tom MacDonald, like whenever he approaches a mic, that I'm like his best friend from college, or like I was a best friend from where he grew up and I known him all my life. And but that's because of how transparent of an individual he is. He's very authentic at giving you the real Tom MacDonald. He's not trying to give you this illusion of what Tom MacDonald is supposed to be or what he wants you to think Tom MacDonald is supposed to be. He's not trying to portray this false facade or try to perpetuate this narrative of, okay, this is who I want you to believe me to be. He's like, no, this is who I am. This is the individual that I've become. This is what has shaped me from my past. And either you're going to love it or you're going to hate it. Either you're going to ingest it or you're not going to. And take it or leave it, and that's it. And that's what I love about him as an artist, because he's authentically himself. Like, you can't get any better than that. You can't appreciate more than that from an artist who can be authentically themselves and believe in what they're speaking. I believe everything that he says because he's an amazing artist, because of the connection that he makes with those lyrics. Because of the connection, like I said about other reaction videos of other artists, Tom MacDonald, I could be vegan, and I can equate this with Tom MacDonald too. I could be vegan and Tom MacDonald can sit there and rap about meat, and I will risk it all and be like, I'm not vegan anymore and I'm eating meat for the rest of my life. That's how talented he is, because he gets in his bag. He's so transparent. He's so authentically himself. He's very captivating. He has that charismatic quality about him that just draws you in and sucks you in, and you just can't help but to be like, whoa, like behold the amazing talent that is this man, and just what he speaks of, and just how in depth he gets into the lyrics and how ingrained he gets. He's phenomenal. I love him. I thought that this was a phenomenal track. I'm not rating this because you can't rate genius when it's put on full display, and that's what Tom MacDonald did on this track, Famous. So let me know what you thought of Famous by Tom MacDonald in the comments below. And with that being said, please remember to be safe out there. Remember to stay awesome, be awesome, because you guys are all awesome. This is your boy Mark, and I'm signing off. Deuces. Peace.
They call me Megatron. Shorty's a mega con. It ain't about the race either, it's a marathon.